polka time. Woohoo!
Let's have a party tonight. We'll bring the music for your delight. Roll out the barrel, spread out.
Hey everybody, Steve Popovich with Cleveland International here. Virtual Dyngus Day 2020, it's finally here. We're excited. First off, I want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of it. We're live. Tito, can you believe it? Tito. Bro, we're live. Tito, it's Dyngus Day, man. Tito still got a full belly kibasi from last night, Easter Sunday. He had a late night, some Schlivovitz, playing his button box all night. He'll be fine, folks. He'll be okay. But first off, everybody, happy Dyngus Day 2020. I want to thank so many people for putting this together in such short notice. First off, I want to thank David Toth and everybody at USA Expo. I want to thank Adam Zink at Ravidia. I want to thank Lori Young with Alex Meitzner. And I want to thank Lee Seachrist with Avalanche Run. So many people were a part of this and helping put this thing together for you all. We've got an exciting program. I want to thank DJ Kishka, first and foremost. Had it not been for DJ Kishka, 10 years ago, we probably would not be here celebrating Virtual Dyngus Day Cleveland. So, brother, we love you. We thank you so much. And we've got a wonderful, wonderful program scheduled. And Kishka's going to kick things off here in just a minute. And I want to thank so many people again. We got some great music. Alex Meitzner. We got Jake and the Chardon Polka Band. We got Fred Zawick. You're going to learn how to make hunky hand grenades with Katie O'Boyle and her husband Brian. We got Lydia from Rudy's Bakery, going to teach you how to make pierogies. If it doesn't get any better than that, I don't know what to tell you. But friends, in times like these, we know it's hard, and we know our lives have been affected, and this has become our new norm at the moment. But we wanted to bring you a little bit of entertainment and happiness. And today, we need, the world needs polka music, and we're going to bring that to you. My father used to always say, polka music was his people's Prozac, and you can't listen to polka music and not be in a good mood. So here we are. We're going to kick things off with DJ Kishka. And we've got some local companies who've been a part of Dyngus Day Cleveland for several years. If you can help support local businesses, please do so. We love you guys, and we appreciate you. Happy Dyngus Day.
Dyngus Day, 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 Dyngus Day. Oh, hey, all right. Hey, welcome to Dyngus Day 2020, sponsored by Dyngus Day Cleveland and Cleveland International Records. We're here to celebrate it virtual style, baby. So sit down and stand up, whatever you want to do. We got some family, some polka entertainers. We got the kids. It's going to be one heck of a time. So enjoy yourselves and welcome to Dyngus Day 2020. Woo-hoo!
Now it's time for DJ Kishka to play some polka. Hooray!
Hey now, polka people. DJ Kishka here, ready to rock it out. It's outside Mudfest. Anyway, thought I'd play a couple polka jams here. Here's a little set to Little Wally. All you folks in Chicago, I'm sure you know Little Wally. This one goes out to you guys. Enjoy. Na zdrowie. Hope you enjoyed that. And let's try it again. Oh no! One more time. 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8. Hit it!
Just because you think you're so pretty, pretty, pretty. Just because you think you're so hot. Just because you think you've got something that nobody else has got. You went and you spent all my money on. You called me an old Santa Claus. I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you. Because, oh, just because, hey. Just because you think you're so pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, just because you think you're so hot. Just because you think you've got something that nobody else has got. You went and you spent all my money on. Call me an old Santa Claus. I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you. Because, oh, just because, hey.
Oh, that's right, baby. Hey now, look at that. Even the neighbors like the polka. I can't believe it. Who would have thought?
Hey, it did make my, I was getting a little bit booty doing work and it made me tap my foot, so that's all good.
Wonderful. Here we go, folks. Here's the next one from Little Wally entitled The TikTok Polka.
Tick, tick, tick.
the Polka King of Chicago, folks. And that goes out to all my friends here in Cleveland and Chicago, as well as all you other listeners out there in Polka land. I do want to take this moment to introduce one of my buddies here in Cleveland, Jacob Cowie from the Chardon Polka Band. Jake, take it away, baby. Woohoo!
Yes, hello, I'm Jake from the Chardon Polka Band. I brought a little friend with me. Hey, say hello to everybody out there. I'm gonna give him a little kiss. He's so nice. Anyway, we wish we could be out there partying with you guys on Gordon Square, but we can't today. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a very serious pandemic going on in our country, and it shut so many things down, so much commerce that is shut down. But still, I'm gonna put this guy down. But still, we are happy that we can bring the polka today, that we can bring the shenanigans to your homes, to your offices, ladies and gentlemen, to your basements, using the power of the World Wide Web. And for our part, the Chardon Polka Band likes nothing better than actually going out and playing music together. And we can't do that right now because of social distancing, and it's heartbreaking. But we did the next best thing, and we are totally excited about this. We all videoed our parts separately and recorded them and sent them to one another and mixed it down into some cool songs for you guys today. They're virtual performances. And while, dang it, we wish the Chardon Polka Band could be out there rocking right in your faces, this is the next best thing. We hope you enjoy it. Once again, I'm Jake, and this is my little friend. He wants to give you a kiss. That's nice. That's nice. He's nice. Dyngus Day. Clevelanders are a resilient people. I love it, and we love being a part of this special Dyngus Day presentation, especially for all you Clevelanders out there. I want to tell you the story of a Cleveland band leader by the name of Ray Bajilic, and he wrote a tune you might very well be familiar with. It's called Ice Cubes and Beer. Ray got started as a band leader in his teens. They played dates all over, and they were doing so great as a polka band. But then the Korean War happened, and Ray went off to war. In that conflict, Ray was injured. He came back to Cleveland in a wheelchair. So he switched over to woodwinds, but he kept leading the band, and he kept writing music. He was an amazing songwriter, writing over 100 polka tunes, some of which that you still enjoy today. Ray didn't let the obstacles that faced him stop him from doing what he loved. And folks, that is what we are trying to do here today. And this one goes out to all my friends out there in Cleveland, and it goes out to good old Ray Bojilic. For this tune, we had to do things a little bit differently. See, we can't get together as a band right now because of social distancing, but doing music together is what we love. So we all got our cell phones, cameras, webcams, anything we could find, and we filmed ourselves playing this tune. And then we all sent each other the files, and we put it all together to get the video you see now. We're playing together, albeit virtually, for you guys. Ice Cubes and Beer by Ray Bajilic, a Dyngus Day favorite.
Oh, gather around, friends, gather around, and I will try to sing you a song about my girlfriend who I love dear. All that she drinks is ice cubes and beer. Oh, ice cubes and beer, boys, ice cubes and beer. All that she drinks is ice cubes and beer. I have a girlfriend, she loves me dear. All that she drinks is ice cubes and beer. Candy and she don't like cake. She don't eat no ice cream and she don't eat no steak. She don't wear fur coats or nylon shears. What a crazy drink! Those ice cubes and beer. Oh, ice cubes and beer, boys, ice cubes and beer. All that she drinks is ice cubes and beer. I have a girlfriend, she loves me dear. All that she drinks is ice cubes and beer. settled down in a small cottage not far from our town. I'll do the cooking, I'll make it nice. You get the beer, hun, lay off the ice. Oh, ice cubes and beer, boys, ice cubes and beer. All that she drinks is ice cubes and beer. Oh, I have a girlfriend, she loves me dear. All that she drinks is ice cubes and beer. Ice cubes and beer. All that she drinks is ice cubes and beer. I have a girlfriend, she loves me dear. All that she drinks is ice cubes and beer.
Ice cubes and beer, boys, ice cubes and beer. All that she drinks is ice cubes and beer. I have a girlfriend, she loves me dear. All that she drinks is ice cubes and beer.
All that she drinks is ice cubes and beer. All that she drinks is ice cubes and beer. Hey!
Oh yes, that was beautiful. Thank you. Ice cubes and beer, ice cubes and beer. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chardon Polka Band. I imagine you're all applauding out there. Thank you. This is Jake Cowie from the Chardon Polka Band, and boy, I wish I could get the whole band together today, but we can't because of social distancing. That's right, folks. Stay safe. Stay at home whenever possible. And if you can't, oh my goodness, if you have one of those essential jobs, you're out there working at the pharmacy or delivering the mail, or you're a firefighter or a policeman or woman, or you're a doctor, a nurse, one of those folks, oh my gosh, we want to thank each and every one of you this Dyngus Day for making us safe. So doing your job so that commerce can continue. Doing your job so that I can sit here and broadcast from my basement on Dyngus Day. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna do an occupational polka for you, all of you.
I'd like to be an astronaut and fly around the stars. I'd search for signs of life on Jupiter and Mars. But I'll never be an astronaut, and the reason it is clear. I can't be an astronaut in space, you can't drink beer. You can't drink beer in outer space. Can't get that bottle to your lips with a helmet on your face. You look as funny as can be. Drink a beer in zero gravity, or you can't drink beer in outer space. Now perhaps I'd be a surgeon, that would be pretty keen. I remove gallbladders, kidneys, and some spleens. Alas, it's true, that's not a job for me. I'll never hold a scalpel, you can't drink beer in surgery. You can't drink beer in surgery. Don't want your doctor drinking before your appendectomy. I'll choose a vocation that don't deal with operations. Oh, you can't drink beer in surgery. Now I could I'll be a NASCAR driver, maybe I would be the best. All I have to do is drive real fast, then I would turn left. I'd be fired in an instant. They wouldn't let me back. You can't be a NASCAR driver if you're swerving around the track. You can't drink beer and drive NASCAR. But if you're in the stands, maybe then you are. But you can't be on the bottom when you hit that throttle. No, you can't drink beer and drive NASCAR. So don't drink if you run the museum. You can't have beer working in a bank. You can't drink beer on duty in the army. 'Cause you can't have a drunk driving a tank. If you want beer on the job, don't be a fireman. If you want to drink at work, you gotta join a polka band. You can't drink beer in outer space. Can't get that bottle to your lips with a helmet on your face. You look as funny as can be drinking beer in zero gravity. Oh, you can't drink beer in outer space. You look as funny as can be drinking beer in zero gravity. Oh, you can't drink beer in outer space. You can't drink beer in outer space, an occupational polka from the Chardon Polka Band. Stick around, more great music and whatnot here in the Dyngus Day celebration.
Here, folks, here's just another reminder to hit that button on the bottom of this lovely video and help support the Cleveland businesses and musicians and artists and all the other artists and people that help create this virtual Cleveland Dyngus Day for you. We all need your help and are in this together. Nastrovia and Solidarnosc. Hey now.
Well, hey kids, you know, whether you're young or whether you're young at heart, everybody likes to dance on Dyngus Day. And you know what? Well, we can do it, but socially distanced. We're not dancing here, especially not here. This is my basement. You know, it'd be nice to have a whole sea of people like we have at Dyngus Day so that we can all dance together, but we can't do that. Folks, though, we've assembled the next best thing. This is a virtual chicken dance. Folks from all over the country have emailed us their own chicken dance. We've mashed them together to create a virtual chicken dance of all these fine people across the country. And you can join in too, folks. Stand up, you, stand up, you, stand up. Everybody stand up in your living rooms, in your computer rooms, in your basement. We're gonna do the chicken dance together. Hope you enjoy the virtual chicken dance. Oh, yeah. There I go.
That made chicken. Oh, duck.
Here we go. All right, now really fast.
I saw a lot of funky chickens out there. I was impressed. I loved it. Did you like our funky chickens? Did you like our virtual chicken dance? Well, stick around, because there's more great entertainment on the way.
Hi, Dennis Kucinich here, joining you for this virtual celebration of Dyngus Day for Easter Monday. Dyngus Day has a great tradition in Cleveland going back 10 years. I've joined many of you in neighborhoods throughout our community where we celebrate not just our ethnic pride in the city of Cleveland, but we celebrate our city and we celebrate each other. And even though today, for safety reasons, we're not able to be with each other, this is a great opportunity which Steve Popovich and Cleveland International Records have given us to be able to share in the joy of this day. You know, Dyngus Day wasn't always something that was celebrated. As a matter of fact, I think it was in 1410 that the Bishop of Poznan forbade any celebrations on Dyngus Day. But today we celebrate, and we celebrate not only our heritage, but our dear city as well.
Oh, what do we have here? This is my little boy, Benji. Back in December, me and Emily had twins, Benji and his brother Luke. And these two are awesome. Look at this guy, isn't he awesome? But these guys are always asking me for a polka song. What polka song are you always asking me for, Ben? Ben? Benji? Tell him the song. All right, I'll just tell him. The polka song that Ben and his brother Luke always request is the old Polish favorite, Melody of Love. So we're going to give it to you right now, a little Bobby Vinton special. Oh my goodness, perfect for Dyngus Day, isn't it, Benjamin? It's perfect. He says it's perfect. Another virtual performance from the Chardon Polka Band.
I'm looking for a place to go so that I can be alone from thoughts and memories, so that when the music plays, I don't go back to the days when love was you and me. Oh, moja droga, ja cię kocham, means that I love you so. Moja droga, ja cię kocham, more than you'll ever know. Kocham ciebie całe city, love you with all my heart. Return to me and always be my melody of love. I'm looking for a place to hide my sorrow and my pride. I just can't get along, for the love that once was mine keeps on hurting all the time. Where did I go wrong? Oh, moja droga, ja cię kocham, means that I love you so. Moja droga, ja cię kocham, more than you'll ever know. Kocham ciebie całe city, love you with all my heart. Return to me and always be my melody of love. My melody of love. La 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 la. My melody of love. La 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 la. My melody of love. Return to me and always be my melody of love. Oh la 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 la. My melody of love. La 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 la. My melody of love. A little Bobby Benton for you. La 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 la. My melody of love. Return to me and always be my melody of love. Return to me and always be my melody of love.
All right, now this is my other boy. This is Luke. Benjamin went back upstairs, didn't he, Luke? And Luke, they just love Melody of Love. These kids love their Bobby Benton, don't you? And you love Daddy, and you love polka music, and you love Dyngus Day. And he's so upset that we couldn't all gather for Dyngus Day, aren't you? Yeah. You got anything to say to the people at home? You can say it. Okay. Thanks, Lukey. Don't you love polka music, Benjamin? He's crying because he wants me to get to the next song.
Hey again, folks. Been playing some polka jams out here in the neighborhood, and all my polka buddies are coming by to say hey. Here's my buddy Brian. He wanted to say a few words.
Damn it, Kishka. Can't you at least play an oberek?
What?
During times like this, during uncertain times, we need spiritual uplifting, and that is what Dyngus Day is all about. But me and the gang put together a spiritual song for you. This one's called When the Saints Go Marching In. It's another virtual performance. Once again, we all videoed ourselves separately, recorded ourselves, sent the files to one another to bring you this song. It's a lot of work doing that, and that's not the normal way we play together, but there's a lot of fun producing some of these videos, especially for you guys on this Dyngus Day. So happy Dyngus Day, everybody. Here's a little spiritual uplifting with When the Saints Go Marching In.
Oh, we are traveling in the footsteps of those who have gone before, and we will all be reunited on that new and sunlit shore. Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. And when the sun refused to shine, oh, when the sun refused to shine, oh, I want to be in that number when the sun refused to shine. Trumpet sounds a call. Oh, when the trumpet sounds the call. Oh, I want to be in that number when the trumpet sounds the call. When the new world is revealed, oh, when the new world is revealed, oh, I want to be in that number when the new world is revealed. Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Mr. Mike Corey on trumpet, Jake Cowie on accordion and vocals, Mr. Phil Cowie joining us for a little vocals as well. That's my dad. Mr. Bob Young banging the drums, and Mr. Mike Franklin on bass, banjo, harmonica, and vocals. The Chardon Polka Band, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Chardon Polka Band to Cleveland and the rest of the world, happy Dingus Day, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, what's happening, polka people? I'm here to introduce one of my favorite people in Cleveland, Joe Valensik. He runs the Cleveland Style Polka Hall of Fame. He knows a lot about this town and the history of polka, and I look up to him dearly. Thanks, Joe. Be well. Happy Dingus Day. Na zdrowie, buddy. Let's check in.
I'm Joe Valensik, president of the National Cleveland Style Polka Hall of Fame and Museum. It all started 10 years ago with a young man with a vision, and an accordion, and a curly gray beard, and a brown fedora, a stack of polka LPs, and a turntable. DJ Kishka wanted to bring Dingus Day to Cleveland. Now, 10 years later, we celebrate the city's biggest street festival of nationality music, Polish culture, and everything polka. You know, polka music was quite a scandal back in the day. It first arrived in Cleveland in the 1840s. It had been the dance rage of Europe and came to the United States and took Americans by storm. It was the first dance where a guy could dance close with a girl and kick up a storm. Polka has gone in and out of style ever since, but it's always been there when we've needed it. Whenever America had to have some good time music, polka was there to fit the bill. After World War I and the epidemic of 1919, America discovered polka music from its nationality groups and made it popular and part of the American dance scene. And then, of course, after World War II, that was the golden age of polka music. And who was at the forefront? America's polka king, our very own Frankie Yankovic from Cleveland, Ohio. America was looking for good time music to forget about their troubles and meet each other on the dance floor. And that's when polka was really at the top of the list. And now today with coronavirus, after this is over, you know that polka music's going to come back big time, because America's going to need some fun music to dance to and forget everything that was happening all this time. I know it's going to end soon, and it's going to bring polka back better than ever. You just watch. In the meantime, this Dingus Day, let's celebrate at home. Play your squeeze box, wave your babushka, grab a partner, and dance the polka. And then next year, when the virus is over, every day will be Dingus Day. So lot, everybody. Enjoy Dingus Day Cleveland 2020 at home.
Kishka here, celebrating Dingus Day 2020. Let's kick out the polka jams, baby. It's our first annual amateur accordion contest. Introducing, drumroll please, Simone, Eli, Gorski Ross, and Hugo Gorski Ross. All right, give him a round of applause. Sit down, guys, sit down. Please, sit down. Oh, yes. So these guys are vying for the crown of the amateur accordion contest winner of Cleveland 2020, as well as this bowl of ice cream. That's right. Bowl of ice cream. All right. So, Eli, you ready to kick out the polka jams?
Yeah, I'm still thinking of.
Well, it's time. It's go time, buddy. What do you got for me? Let's hear it. Hey, get out of there. All right, what do you got, Eli? Hit it. Excellent. Eli Gorski Ross, yes, kicking out the polka jams. All right, Hugo, let's see what you got. Here you go, buddy. Let's hear it. Ho! E-I-E-I-E-I-O. E-I-E-I-E-I-O.
Now pitch another one.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. The most wonderful amateur accordion playing contest you'll ever see right here on our doorstep. So, Miss Dingus Day 2020, what do you think? Who's the winner?
The winner is...
For the bowl of ice cream and the crown, who is it?
Eli!
Oh, all right, Eli. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, the winner of the accordion contest 2020, Cleveland Dingus style with the bowl of ice cream, Eli Karski Ross. Woohoo! Get a shot of this guy here.
Actually,
Oh, that's all right, Hughes. We got you a crown and some ice cream too. Everyone's a winner here on Dingus Day Cleveland 2020. Woohoo!
I was gonna say.
Ladies and gentlemen, our good friends from Rudy Strudel. Take it away.
Happy Dingus Day, Cleveland. We're here. We did it. It's not the Dingus Day that we're accustomed to, but as Clevelanders, we know how to roll with the punches. So this is the Dingus Day we're going to do. We'd like to thank our friends over at Dingus Day Cleveland and Cleveland International Records for putting this incredible virtual Dingus Day together so we can all celebrate from home and 6 feet apart. So today I've been invited to show you how to make pierogies. However, it's Dingus Day, and there's lots to do. Squirt guns to squirt, pussy willows to hit your neighbors with. So I'm going to show you the abridged version, or the full recipe will be on our Facebook and on our website. So I'm going to show you how to cut out. So we've gotten to the dough part. So you want to roll out your dough so it's relatively thin. You don't want a very thick, heavy dough pierogi because you want the filling part. The dough is actually just like the pocket that's holding all that goodness together. So you want to cut out your circles. Here at Rudy's, we have a cutter. At home, you can use a tomato soup can or any sort of can which has a nice metal edge so that you can cut through the dough. So you're gonna cut your circles, and you definitely don't wanna cut them too far apart. You don't wanna waste any dough because my mama will find out and she'll get you. So put your circles there. So we have that. And then now we're doing potato and cheese, which I call the mother of all pierogies. And then we're going to scoop that into the middle of every circle. Now the secret to a successful pierogi is the pinching. So you're going to take this, create a lid in your hand like a baby bird. Then you're going to press it down a little, thumb in the middle, and then you're creating a half moon. It's already starting to look like a pierogi, isn't it? And now you have got to pinch it and pinch it hard, just like you're pinching a sibling that stole the remote control from you. Yeah, see, no holes allowed, because what will happen is in the water and the boiling process, it's going to open, and then you are not going to have a pierogi. You're going to have embarrassment. So again, we're pinching very tight. You want to make sure all that filling's right inside. You definitely want to put flour right here on your tray, on your plate, so that it doesn't stick to the plate when we get to the boiling process. Okay guys, so we're here. We're here over at our boiling water, and one of the secrets is, as Mama's taught me, is you definitely have to put enough salt in the water. That is crucial to a successful pierogi. And Mama always says you have to taste the water. That's how you'll really know if it's good. So I'm going to do that right now. Blow on it. Yeah, I love my salt. I love my halite. Okay, so we're going to take these beautiful pierogies that we just made, and we're going to toss them in the water, but you don't just plop them in there. You want to skim them into the water lovingly, like a Polish mother. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to take this, and we're going to just, I know, it looks like a very little in this big pot, but more is coming. And then when they rise to the top, they're ready to roll. And we're gonna pull them out then, and then let them drain. Here it is, Cleveland, a perfect pierogi for Dingus Day, Wednesday afternoon, Sunday morning. You call me crazy, but there's nothing better than a pierogi, especially in our beautiful Cleveland. Happy Dingus Day, Cleveland, Stolat!
Besides this guy right here, Frankie Yankovic, one of my favorite Cleveland musicians is Fred Zwick. Fred, let him have it, baby. Hoo yeah.
Hello. Hello, everyone. This is Fred Zawick coming to you from ISM Studios, the ISM Bunker in North Olmsted, Ohio. Świąteczne pozdrowienia I mile wiedziane. It's unfortunate that we all can't get together and hear the festive music for Dyngus Day in the Polish spirit, but I appreciate the invitation of coming to you via Facebook and YouTube today. And before I perform this first medley, which we are going to sing a few songs in the Polish language, I would like to say that I did wash my hands before picking up the accordion, and the music and cue cards are 6 feet away. When you're feeling down and out and need some cheering up, I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Get out and listen to your favorite polka band. It's guaranteed to help you chase away the blues. We're gonna have a polka celebration. You bring your friends out, and I'll bring mine. We're gonna have a polka celebration. We're gonna party and have a good time. Zosia kuje zamętały ima czyja zawołała. Zosia kuje zamętała ima czyja zawołała. Zosia kuje zamętała ima czyja zawołała. Od Krakowa jedzie fura, a na furze pali góra. Hej! Popija czaj, czekolada, czarną kawę i popija czaj, czekolada. Can you dig it now? I popija czaj, czekolada, czarną kawę i popija czaj, check out of your room. Poniedziałek rano, choć ojciec rano, choć ojciec kosztuje, koszaliśmy obydwa. Choć ojciec kosztuje, koszaliśmy obydwa. Puka Jasi w okieneczko, puka Jasi drzwi. Puka Jasi w okieneczko, puka Jasi drzwi. Moja miła najmilejsza, proszę otwórz drzwi. Moja miła najmilejsza, proszę otwórz drzwi. I'm packing up my things, I'll soon be leaving. I'm going to Polka Town. It was there I met a girl one evening. Now I'm Ohio bound. Our wedding bells will soon ring out in Cleveland. That's the place where I intend to settle down and listen to the rhythm of the polka in Cleveland, the polka town. Where in Cleveland, the polka town. One more time, roll. That's all, folks.
Hey everybody. everybody, this is Matt Fish from Melt Bar and Grill. We're here today to talk about the return of the almighty Parmageddon. That's right, folks, it's back. It is a fan favorite, it's a Melt favorite. It's been on the menu since 2006. This is old school, this is original Melt, signature Melt right here. I can still remember designing this sandwich, sitting in the old location even before we were open, coming up with what is the ultimate Cleveland sandwich? How can I sum up Cleveland inside of a sandwich? It goes back to, why does Melt exist in the first place? We want to put plated entrees onto a sandwich somehow, some way. So this is classic Cleveland comfort food: potato, onion pierogi, sauerkraut, cheddar cheese, rich flavors, bread, potatoes. It's great. So everything on here made fresh daily here at Melt. The bread delivered to us multiple times a week. The pierogies are from a local Cleveland vendor, made fresh on a daily basis. We make the sauerkraut here in-house every day. Awesome cheddar cheese from Wisconsin. I mean, you can't get better than this sandwich. This thing is dripping Cleveland. To me, this sums up what Cleveland, Ohio tastes like. Take a bite of the Parmageddon. Cleveland tastes like this.
Hello once again, this is Fred Zawick coming to you from ISM Studios, the ISM Bunker in North Olmsted, Ohio. And this is the area where we do all the International Sound Machine recording. And I also record each week my show for the Polka Jammer Network. That's a network of 24-hour polka music at polkajammernetwork.org. And the International Sound Machine show is heard on Saturday afternoons from 3 until 4. But if you can't hear it live, you can always go to the archives and call it up whenever you want. So for those of you that miss hearing polka music on the radio, we invite you to join me on polkajammernetwork.org. Now back to Dyngus Day. In 2015, we were invited to be part of the 100th birthday celebration of America's Polka King Frankie Yankovic. And at that time, we did an hour on stage of Frank's music and played medleys like this, starting with his famous Just Because. Just because you think you're so pretty, just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you got something nobody else has got. It costs me to spend all my money. You laugh and call me old Santa Claus. Oh, ho, ho. I'm telling you, baby, I'll do it too. Because, just because. Everybody poke it on. Tick, 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 tock goes the clock on the wall as we're dancing the evening away. Tick, 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 tock goes my heart with the clock beating time while the music gets played. Tick, 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 tock is the rhythm it plays, and I know it will make you feel blue. Tick, 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 tock goes my heart with the clock. Don't they know I'm dancing with you? Roll back the rug, dance along, okay? All right, we're going to teach you the words to the tic-tac polka in several different languages. We'll start in English. La 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 la, la 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 la. Po polsku teraz. Oj daj daj daj, oj daj 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 daj, oj daj daj daj. Auf Deutsch. Ja 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 ja, ja 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 ja. An Italian opera singer. La 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 la, la 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 la. When I was a painter, I lived in the city. I had a model very pretty. Ooh la 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 la, ooh la 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 la, ooh la 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 la. She modeled for me winter and summer. That wasn't what I wanted from her. Ooh la 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 la, ooh la 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 la, ooh la 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 la. Here's a silly ditty, you can sing it right away. Sing it while you may, or sing it night or day. Here's a silly jingle, you can sing it night or noon. Here's the words, that's all you need, 'cause I just sang the tune. Oh, I don't want her, you can't have her, she's too fat for me. She's too fat for me. She's too fat for me. Oh, I don't want her, you can't have her, she's too fat for me. She's too fat, much too fat, she's too fat for me. There you are now. Be safe, everyone. Follow the rules, wash your hands, stay 6 feet away, and I'm sure we'll see you later in the year when this is all straightened out and we can all meet up and have a polka party once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only DJ Kishka.
Hey folks out there, DJ Kishka. Thought I'd give you a little tribute to all the Bobshes out there. If they weren't around, we wouldn't be around, right? You know what I mean? So here you go. This was my Bobshes' favorite songs. I hope you enjoy it. I wandered alone one night till I heard that orchestra play. I met you where lights were bright, people were carefree and gay. You were that beautiful lady in blue, and I was in heaven just waltzing with you. Come back, lady, come back. Don't be blue anymore. That night with you, lady, when first we met. We danced in that world of blue. How could my heart forget? Blue were the skies, blue were your eyes, just like that blue skirt you wore. Come back, lady, come back. Don't be blue anymore. Love you, Bobshes. Mwah.
Hey, folks, I don't know about you, but I know what I'm doing right now. I'm watching the Cleveland International Dyngus Day special, the 2-hour fantastic video presentation that features all kind of music, rock and roll, because you know that Steve Popovich Sr. and now Steve Popovich Jr. are so amazing when it comes to music. Sr. was a genius with rock and roll music and every kind of music, especially polka music, because that's his roots. He came from Nemacolin, Pennsylvania, and he never forgot. As a matter of fact, Steve and I produced the very, very first Grammy Award-winning polka record featuring who else? America's Polka King Frankie Yankovic in 1986. Who knew? Who knew? I remember Steve told me one time, he said, you know what? When you win that Grammy, it's going to change your life forever, and it certainly did. I moved down to Nashville, had a great, great, great career. My kids were all raised there, and it was fantastic. So keep on listening to this show, and you know what's coming up right after I'm done talking? My daughter, Katie O'Boyle, and her husband, Brian, she's going to give you a cooking lesson, and Brian is going to serenade you on his accordion. I still can't play my accordion. I know people are saying, what do you do? I had shoulder surgery in December, and it's still going to be quite a while before I can play again, but I will be back. I promise you, folks. Take it easy and keep watching. Go, Katie.
Hi, everyone. My name is Katie O'Boyle, and despite the very Irish-sounding name, my grandmother was actually Polish. Happy Dyngus Day to all of you. Today we are going to make stuffed cabbage, or as we like to call it in our house, hunky hand grenades. Now let's start cooking.
Moja droga, ja cię kocham, means that I love you so.
All right, so one of the most important things I want you to remember from this whole video is the cabbage and how to prepare the leaves. So the easiest trick is before you put them in a boiling pot of water, so the water's on the stove and it's boiling right now, you're gonna wanna cut around the core pretty deep. That way, the leaves are really easy to peel off from the pot of water. So I'm just gonna go, see the core there? I'm just gonna go down about as far as my knife will go, all the way around. Obviously be careful not to cut yourself. All right, so see it's cut all the way around the core. And we're gonna go over to the pot of water now. This step you have to be very careful when doing because you can splash yourself with boiling water. I've done it and it's not great. So, take your cabbage with a good pair of tongs and gently put it in the boiling water. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover this for 5 minutes. That softens the leaves enough so that I can pull them off. And then we're gonna start mixing our meat. So we're gonna make the meat mixture now. It has about 4 pounds of ground beef and about a pound of ground pork. You don't have to do both, but I like to kind of add both of them. I think it gives a little more fat, a little more flavor. So this is just salt and pepper. I'm gonna toss that in there. This is the onion and garlic mixture that we sauteed on the stove with the vegetables. That's why it's a little yellow. Put that in there. Put 2 eggs in there. And then I always make more rice than I think I need, just in case I need it. So kind of a by feel thing, which I know is hard over the internet, but we're gonna put about half. And I used 1 cup of dry rice and par cooked it. So that's another super important thing to remember is you wanna par cook the rice so that it's not mushy in the meat. So par cooking means just doing it half of the time that it tells you to on the back of the box. Another good tip is you don't want to overwork the meat. You certainly want it to be all mixed together, but overworking it can dry it out and actually make it kind of tough. Now that we've got the rice kind of mixed in, I always like to add just a couple shakes of Worcestershire sauce. So just gives a little extra flavor. I'll mix that in. I also like to make sure that you can smell the seasoning, the garlic. That's how you know the meat is seasoned all the way through. All right, so now this is boiling. It's been boiling for about 5 minutes, which makes the leaves really tender and easy to pull off.
Yeah, okay.
All right, you can see they start peeling off pretty easy. The first couple maybe a little rough looking, but see, they're pulling off in full sheets. You kind of want to turn the cabbage to the core again because that's going to help you pull them off nice and without any holes in them. Now that we've got our cabbage ready and it's cooled off, there's a kind of tough part here, kind of like a vein, that you want to cut off before you roll them up because that part just doesn't cook enough by the time the cabbage rolls are done. So you just cut it up. And then I'll show you when we go to fold them up. You just overlap it like that. Sometimes I also just shave it. Then there's no hole in it. Just depends on your preference. Okay, and now have a couple more and then we're ready to roll our cabbage rolls. All right, now it's time to roll our hunky hand grenades. So just take kind of a meatball, make it a little bit more oval shaped than round. Place it in the middle of the leaf and kind of like an egg roll or an envelope, I guess. Fold the bottom part over, tuck, and roll. Some people put toothpicks in them to keep them together. I just place them in the roaster pan on the bottom seal. I also put just a little bit of tomato juice and sauerkraut in the bottom of the roaster pan just so that they don't stick. Alright, so I have my cabbage rolls in the roaster pan. We're going to top them off first with a little bit of tomato paste. Some people like tomato flavor in there, some people don't. So if you don't like the tomato way, then I would recommend just using a little bit of beef stock. But we like the tomato way, so just a little bit. Kind of spread around. And then we're gonna just top with some more sauerkraut. Again, to your liking. And you don't have to use it if you don't want. So, a little bit more. Alright. And then last thing, so I'm just gonna use some plain tomato juice. Just pour over the top a little bit. This prevents the leaves from drying out or getting really dark in the oven. Okay? We'll cook it about 350 for about an hour, sometimes hour and 15 minutes. You always want to check just to make sure that they're done all the way through. While our cabbage rolls are cooking, I can't think of anything better to do on Dyngus Day than sip a cold beer and listen to a polka. All right, guys, it's been about an hour and 15 minutes. Let's check. Even he's ready for dinner. Looks good to me. We like to eat ours with mashed potatoes, and he's already said it's pretty darn good. Happy Dyngus Day from our family to yours.
Hey now! Dyngus Day 2020 still coming at you. Isn't this amazing? I can't get enough of it. Anyway, here's some more polka jams for you out there listening. This is the Happy Tappy Polkas from the King Brothers Orchestra. Every record collection should have a couple of these in it just in case one gets scratched, right? Anywho, here's a little number that goes out to Sibling Revelry, our local beer. Oh, God, our favorite beer, really. Here we go. Sibling Revelry, the Drink Your Beer Polka. Yeah! Oh no, start. Here we go. Hey-oh. Hey, thank you very much back there. Thank you. I got two.
to play. Grab your girl and here's what we say. La 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 la. La 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 la. Drink, drink, drink all your beer.
Down the hatch, my friend.
Drink it all while we're here. Drink, drink, drink all your beer.
Fill 'em up again.
There's always more, never fear.
Everybody.
La 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 la. 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 Laugh and sing and dance round the floor. Enjoy yourselves and come back for more. La 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 la. La 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 la. Drink, drink, drink all your beer.
Shut up,
Drink it all while we're here.
Down the hatch, Andy.
Drink, drink, drink all your beer.
Fill 'em up again, Cal.
There's always more, never fear.
Everybody.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Woohoo! That's right, that goes out to sibling revelry. Drink, drink, drink all your beer. Hopefully you're doing that at home, right here on Dyngus Day. Here's one more jam from the King Brothers entitled Happy Tappy. Let's do this. Woohoo! Thank you.
Happy Tappy is the place to be. There's fun for you and fun for me. And all the women stay away from here. The Happy Tappy Tavern where we drink our beer.
I am a lonely bachelor who's in trouble. No woman in this town will speak to me. Because we have a bar here called the Tappy. The Happy Tappy Bar belongs to me. Yahoo! And night and after work down at our Tappy, without their lonely sweethearts or their wives, a song begins to fill the air that's happy. A happy tappy song of tappy life. Everybody!
The Happy Tappy is the place to be. There's fun for you and fun for me. And all the women stay away from here. The Happy Tappy Tavern where we drink our beer.
You fill the glass and hours pass with good friends who reminisce about the days gone by. I remember when the Tappy went in business. A happy Tappy millionaire, they cry. At 2 a.m. the phone rings. Hey, is Kale there? Oh, I'm not here. The pin she's holding in her hand. Oh, tell her nothing. Why, no, man, no, he's not been here this evening. I just left. The Happy Tappy is the promised land. Everybody!
The Happy Tappy is the place to be. There's fun for you and fun for me. And all the women stay away from here.
And then one day the girls came down the Tappy, demanding that we serve them up our cheer. Good grief, this place that used to be so happy. The Happy Tappy serving skirts our beer. Oh, we've got a powder room now at the Tappy, and doilies underneath each glass of beer. The next thing that they'll ask for is our money, but we don't care, the legs look good in here.
The Happy Tappy is the place to be. There's fun for you and fun for me. And now it's better
goes out as well to our favorite place to drink, the Happy Dog. Come on down when you're in Cleveland to the Happy Dog and have a few brewskis and listen. Just signing off for another segment. Na zdrowie, everybody. Ha-ha!
Cleveland International Records, serving up your polka needs since 1986. Winner of the first ever Polka Grammy with America's Polka King Frank Yankovic, and again in 1999 with Brave Combo. Happy Dingus Day, Cleveland, and thank you from all of us at Cleveland International Records, proudly supporting and representing Cleveland worldwide since 1977. Order your exclusive Cleveland International Records music and apparel at clevelandinternational.com and use the promo code DingusDay at checkout.
Welcome back, everybody. DJ Kishka here, bringing you the Miss Dingus Day Pageant 2020. Didn't think we'd do it, did you? Well, we had one very special contestant, and let me introduce her for you. Miss Simone Gorski-Ross! Hey, everybody! Woo! Please sit down there. Please sit down.
I want more ice cream.
You want more ice cream? That's lovely. Okay, so let's start out. We can't just give her the crown. She has to earn it, right, folks? So we have some questions, and we have a talent portion of our show. So here we go. First, I'd like the contestant to introduce herself. What's your name, young lady?
Simone Gorski-Ross, and I am gonna play a song, and
What is it called?
Oscar the Octopus.
Well, let's hear it. The talent portion of the show, folks.
Oscar the octopus swims in leafy, slowly octopus likes
The Oscar the Octopus Polka, everybody. Excellent job. Excellent job. Okay, that was pretty good. Thank you, sir. Now we have a couple questions for you. First question, dear. What is DJ Kishka's favorite polka?
Ice Cube Sambio.
Oh, nailed it. Oh my gosh. Way to go. Very good. Very good. All right, this one's a little more tricky. In the 1980s, the people of Poland began a movement to defend workers' rights. What was the name of that movement?
Solidarność.
Oh! What? What? Look at this! I can't believe it, folks. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if you know how to speak in Polish. How do you say, give me a kiss in Polish?
Dami Buja.
Oh my gosh, I think we have a new Miss Dingus Day Cleveland 2020. And what does he get? The polka accordion contest winner is going to come over and tell us what we got.
She gets this beautiful sash and this crown.
Dun, 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 there she is. The most beautiful polka princess in the world. She's only 6 and she knows how to... 5 and she knows how to speak Polish. All right. And say, wave to everybody and say, Happy Dingus Day!
Happy Dingus Day!
Happy Dingus Day, Cleveland. It's Frank from Angel Printing. We own the parking lot on 58th in Detroit that you've probably danced in, drank in over the last 10 years. We've accomplished this for 10 years already, and day drinking on the morning after Easter. Happy Dingus Day. Today we celebrate Dingus Day with you in spirit from the safety of your homes. It's times like this that we need to support each other, so please donate to the Dingus Day GoFundMe account. Support some local businesses in the area, restaurants for takeout and small businesses. Remember that Angel Printing is here for you, from printed material through t-shirts, banners, and the whatnot. So again, we're proud of what Cleveland and the area has done for Dingus Day, and accomplish things during this time is a great feat. So cheers to that. Stay happy, stay home, polka with your best friends, but you have to keep that 6 feet minimum. Stay healthy, all. Happy Dingus Day.
Happy Dingus Day from Flight Cleveland.
Everybody, it's party time.
Hey now. That's right. Dingus Day 2020, baby, virtual style. We're gonna be rocking out some of my favorite polkas of all time. Here's the Matus Brothers doing a little number called Who Stole the Kishka? Isn't that right, Simmy?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Say and a one-y and a two-y and a three.
And a one-y and a two-y and a three.
Hit it! Oh my gosh, hit it again. All right, here we go. Who stole the Kishka?
Someone stole the kishka, someone stole the kishka, someone stole the kishka from the butcher shop. Who stole the kishka? Who stole the kishka? Who stole the kishka? Someone called the cop. Round and firm and fully packed, it was hanging on the rack. Someone stole the kishka when I turned my back. Who stole the kishka? Who stole the kishka? Who stole the kishka? Won't you bring it back? Take my shinka, take my fine kielbasa, you can take my pirohe, but give me back the kishka. Who stole the kishka? Who stole the kishka? Who stole the kishka? Won't you bring it back? Yashu found the kishka, Yashu found the kishka, Yashu found the kishka, he hung it on the rack. He found the kishka, he found the kishka, he found the kishka, Yashu brought it back.
That's right. Who stole the Kishka? The Matus Brothers.
Me.
Polka jam of the century right there. Right up there with Ice Cubes and Beer, my favorite all-time polka. From Ray Bajilic, Cleveland's own, baby. Here's side B to the Matus Brothers 45, entitled a little number in Polish, entitled Portki. Another word for pants. Here we go. Enjoy. Portki! Hit it!
It's a style, you must wear them all the while. Red or black or blue or gray, you must wear them every day. Yashu wears them, Stashu wears them, Yushu wears them, no. Wojtek's wearing brudny porky and Kruby Kachi too.
folks. Thanks for sticking around with me, playing some 45s. Whew, I'm pooped. But I'm gonna introduce one of the best polka talents in the country right now, Alex Meixner. Take it away, Alex. Yaha!
Hello, Cleveland, and all around the world. It is Dyngus Day in Cleveland. Well, it should be Dyngus Day in Cleveland, but thanks to the fine folks here at Dyngus Day Cleveland and Cleveland International Records, I, Alex Meixner, am going to help you celebrate Dyngus Day while at home and we're all quarantined. So I should probably start it off with a good old Polish polka. Kolomego miasteczka stała młoda dziewczyna. Pięknie była, pięknie jak laleczka, ale była za młoda. Pięknie była, pięknie jak laleczka, ale była za młoda. Hej, hej, kawalerowie, nie zawracajcie, dziewczynie głowę, 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 hej, hej, kawalerowie, nie zawracajcie, dziewczynie głowę, hej, 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 kawalerowie, nie zawracajcie, dziewczynie głowę, 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 hej, hej, kawalerowie, nie zawracajcie, dziewczynie głowę. Let's hear it for Frankie Yankovic, America's Polka King. Dziękuję bardzo. It is such a pleasure to be able to do a virtual Dyngus Day with everybody. While we are all social distancing, that can't stop a good polka party. And if any town knows how to party with a good polka, it's Cleveland. Might be known as the rock and roll city, but to everybody else in the world, everybody that knows better at least, Cleveland is the polka capital. So while we're all stuck at home, I think we should premiere the social distancing polka. We're all stuck at home, even if all alone. There's nothing to do out there. Reading lots of books and learning how to cook, living without a care. No need to share a room, happy hour on Zoom. Tiger King has a room. Don't touch your face, shelter in place. Everyone has their space. Face mask and gloves, have no hugs. It's time to get a little fun. You need to jump and dance, you can even prance. Social distance can't stop the polka time. Now that's how the song goes. But most important, it is time for everybody, wherever you are, to do a little dancing. Now, step number one, I find the best instrument for social distancing dancing is an accordion. So grab your accordion and you say, I don't have an accordion at home. Well, that really doesn't matter because there's plenty of places you can buy an accordion. In fact, you live better defined for social distancing? In volume and in space. I mean, look, this is gonna keep you away from that person that you shouldn't be close to anyway. Now that you have an accordion on, now you can use it and stop playing it because you probably don't know how to play anyway. And here's the dance step. Wash your hands for a 20-second span. I don't know how long 20 seconds is, but I'm just gonna do this a little bit and my hands getting washed. Oh yeah! 1, 2, 3, 4. Raise them in the air. You just don't care while you stomp your feet to the polka beat. The jump up and down. Comes back round. Social distance can't stop. Do you know who always makes the crowd go wild at Dyngus Day in Cleveland? Of course, it's DJ Kishka. And a little known fact, today is DJ Kishka's birthday. In fact, every year on Dyngus Day, DJ Kishka is celebrating his birthday. May he live 100 years! May he drink 100 beers! Stolat, stolat, ne žije, žije nam. Stolat, stolat, ne žije, žije nam. Ještě raz, ne žije, žije nam. Ne žije nam. We love DJ Kishka in Cleveland and everywhere. But you want to know what else is very important? We need to recognize that Dyngus Day Cleveland is helping to give us support for nonprofits and letting you know that all those great ethnic places in Cleveland are doing their best to serve you food for takeout and get everything going for the beautiful ethnic scene in Cleveland, as is also represented by our good friends at Cleveland International Records. A bunch of people that know that if you drink, you're gonna die. If you don't drink, you're gonna die. So why die thirsty? If you drink, you're gonna die. If you don't drink, you're gonna die. So why die thirsty? Why die thirsty? Why die thirsty? Let's have a drink. Why die thirsty? Why die thirsty? Why die thirsty? Let's all have a drink. Someone I've looked to for good advice. My grandfather's been very wise. He's been no stranger to a shot and beer, and he's now 95. If you drink, you're gonna die. If you don't drink, you're gonna die. So why die thirsty? Why die thirsty? Why die thirsty? Let's have a drink. Why die thirsty? Why die thirsty? Why die thirsty? Let's all Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, hi, hi, hi! Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, hi, hi, hi! Nastrovie! Oh, I need a beer. That means I better only play one more song because I'm gonna need to get a beer so I can drink with all of you in the virtual Dyngus Day. So being that Cleveland is not only the polka capital, you guys are the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We're gonna mix the two together with a little Ozzy Osbourne! station. We'll be here by 4:20, cause I made your reservation. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Cause I'm leaving in the morning and I won't see you again. We'll have a night together till the morning, there's my train. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I wonder if I'm ever coming home. Crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. Yes, I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Everybody scream! I was in the preachers, I was in the booths, I was going to drop out in the clearing rooms. One person's mission to rule and control. The media sells it, and you buy the roll. Mental wounds not healing, driving me insane. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. When polka music fills the air, our lives are full and free. When we hear songs of happiness, we're glad to live us free. When we hear songs of happiness, we shout E-I-O, E-I-O! Long live our brother, long live our sisters, she belly, she me. She belly crossing, she belly sister, she belly, she me. E-I-I-I-O, 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 Thank you so much for participating in Cleveland International Records and Dyngus Day Cleveland's virtual Dyngus Day.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. This is Tito the Tigers. He loves polka music and kielbasis. If you love polka music, go to clevelandinternational.com. Thank yous.
Let me turn my Roger Martin down a little bit. Now we're good. Come on in. Happy Dyngus Day 2020 from Atlanta. My name is Jesse Ackerman. I'm from Northeast Ohio, was born in Euclid, home of the Cleveland Style Polka Hall of Fame. Also, on my mom's side, we have Polish heritage. My mom's maiden name is Zaharowicz. And Steve Popovich Jr. asked me to do a video for you on a post-Dyngus Day cleanse, if you will. So come on in. We're going to do some simple things today. Body weight with the coronavirus and everything else. You guys might not have much, but you don't need much, right? So some of the best things in life are very simple, okay? Like a pierogi. Simple, yet really good. So we're going to do a little circuit here. The first exercise is God's lift, the squat. So a lot of you think you know how to squat, but a lot of people make some very, very bad mistakes. The knees come in, everything else. So we're gonna clean a little of that up, just with a body weight squat. So, first thing you're gonna do is set your feet slightly wider and shoulder width, and I'm gonna root into the ground by pushing my toes on the outside of my feet. So I'm gonna push down and out with my toes, so I hinge. I'm hinging back a little bit. So when I do that, it's gonna force my knees to align in a healthy manner over my toes. So, for balance, right? I can put my hands out over my head or behind my head like this. We're gonna do it in front for right now. So, I'm gonna go back and down, back and down, back and down, or bend and reach. Get to the bottom position and up. From the side, I'm gonna root, push back, and then up. At the top, I am going to flex my quads and my glutes, setting my pillar, or resetting my hips. I'm going to do that with every rep. Set your pillar. The next exercise is the push-up. I can do it on my fists, I can do it on my hands, whatever. But when I do it, I still have to set my pillar. So, I'm gonna get down, set my hands shoulder width apart, I go wide, tight, whatever. This one, we'll just go here. I'm gonna set my pillar, go down about an inch above the floor with my nose and up. Once again, get everything tight. The next exercise is the plank. A lot of people think they know how to plank. We're not gonna do anything sexy today. We're not gonna do a side plank with leg elevation or some funky movement. We're just doing a front plank. I'm gonna set my hands on the ground, set my pillar, and I'm gonna hook back with my elbows, like I'm pulling my elbows back. You should feel a tightening in your midsection. That's what you wanna feel. So I gave you 3 exercises. What we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna control the eccentric portion of the lift on each exercise except the plank. So the squat, I'm gonna go down for 6 seconds, hold, explode up, setting my pillar again. With the push-up, 6 seconds down, pause, explode up. Then with the plank, we're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. 30 seconds, that's it. But we're gonna do it for 10 rounds. That is my 2020 Dyngus Day gift to you, Cleveland International fans. You can take a little rest in between each round, but make sure you flush your system of all the pierogies, beer, sausages, whatever else you've had. That's my workout for you. Good luck. I'm gonna get back to my exercise right now with my med ball. Have a great Dyngus Day. You're welcome.
Hey now! DJ Kishka back. Dingus Day 2020. Just wiping out some old beer stains off some records here. Playing for you out there. Here's an old 45 by a Cleveland legend, Eddie Habit. Here we go. The Go Man Go Polka. So hit it.
Crazy polka.
That's right. That's right, that was a crazy polka, baby. Right here, classic 45, Eddie Habit, Cleveland's own, folks. I'm gonna switch it over now to, to Cleveland International Records. Had to give them a shout out. Steve Popovich Jr. is still carrying on his dad's legacy of bringing polka music back to you. And we can thank him for this lovely rendition of the virtual Dingus Day Cleveland 2020. We're gonna play one of my favorites off this record, 70 Years of Hits with Frankie Yankovic. 70 years of hits, baby. 70 years. Woo! I'm gonna play this lovely jam entitled Cleveland, a Polka Town. Here we go. Hopefully I counted right, we'll see. Now we'll double check. All right, here we go. Oh, try again. Oh, try one more time. All right, here we go.
I'm packing up my things, I'll soon be leaving. I'm going to Polka Town. It was there I met a girl one evening. Now I'm Ohio bound. Our wedding bells will ring out in Cleveland. That's the place where I intend to settle down and listen to the rhythm of the polka in Cleveland, the polka town. I'll soon be leaving. I'm going to Polka Town. It was there I met a girl one evening. Now I'm Ohio bound. Our wedding bells will ring out in Cleveland. That's the place where I intend to settle down and listen to the rhythm of the polka way down in Cleveland, the polka town.
was, folks, Cleveland's own Frankie Yankovic bringing you Cleveland, a polka town. Recorded on Cleveland International Records, Steve Popovich, and Steve Popovich Jr. is the one with Cleveland International Records now bringing it to you, and we thank him, and we thank Dyngus Day Cleveland as well for bringing this lovely virtual Hey Now festival to all of you out there, wherever you may be. Nostrovia, have a great Dyngus Day. Hey now.
Oh, not that Bella. Oh, I don't want her, you can have her. She's too fat for me. She's too fat, she's too fat, she's too fat for me. Hey!
Hi, my name's Alex Meixner. I'm down here in South Florida, but I really should be in Cleveland right now celebrating Dyngus Day. But luckily, I got my good buddy DJ Kishka and my amazing friend Jake from the Chardon Polka Band, and we're gonna do a little jam session on probably the most controversial polka of all time. And so I'm starting things off here, and I figured I'm gonna give you the politically correct version. Instead of singing, "Oh, I don't want her," I'm gonna sing, "At this time I have decided not to exercise my options of possession pertaining to this female." Instead of singing, "You can have her," I'm gonna sing, "If ye so desire, said optional possession of this person can be relegated to you." And then, of course, the last line of the song, repeated 3 times, is "She's too fat for me," and I'm gonna go, "Aforementioned female is overly abundant in physical dimensions for my personal preferences." Well, I'm thinking that this is going to be a little too much for all of us to put together. So if we all agree that this song is being directed at nobody in particular, but we're all going to have some fun on this virtual Dyngus Day, we're all going to sing the Too Fat Polka! 1, 2, 3!
Here's a little ditty, you can sing it right away. Here's what you said, so sing it while you may. Here's a little jingle, you can sing it night and day. Here's the words, that's all you need. I just sang it too. Oh,
I don't want her, you can have her. She's too fat for me. She's too fat for me. What's too fat for me? Oh, I don't want her, you can have her. She's too fat for me. She's too fat, she's too fat, she's too fat for me. She's a twosome, she's a foursome. If she wears some, I might like her more some.
You can have her, she's too fat for me. Too fat for me. Hey, what's too fat for me? I don't want her, you can have her, she's too fat for me. She's too fat, she's too fat, she's too fat for me. Oh!
When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Oh. Wanna pull out your top, you know that butt was stuck. Deep in the jeans she's wearing, I'm hooked in the kiss, I'm staring. Oh baby, I wanna get with ya and take your picture. My homeboys tried to want me, but that butt you got makes me so horny. Raz, vad, she.
Can she dance up the hill? No, 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 no. Can she dance the quadrille? No, 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 no. Now does she fit in my crew? Hey, by herself she's a brute. Could she possibly sit upon my knee? No, no, no.
Oh, I don't want her, you can have her, she's too fat for me. Too fat for me. Oh, too fat for me. I don't want her, you can have her, she's too fat for me.
She's too fat, she's too fat, she's too fat. I get dizzy, I just mumble when I'm dancing. I jump. I want her, you can have her, she's too fat for me. She's too fat for me. What's too fat for me? I don't want her, you can have her, she's too fat for me.
Hi, I'm Doug Cusack, and I'd like to thank DJ Kishka for inviting me to take part in this virtual Dyngus Day. If you can't watch it on Dyngus Day, enjoy it again on Dyngus Delay. 'Twas the day before Dyngus, copyright 2020, Doug Cusack. This is a tale inspired by true stories, so it's like a Polish documentary. A reading from the book of Pope John Paul II. 'Twas the day before Dyngus, and in Grandma's house, my relatives bloated and me getting soused. Pierogi, kabasi, kapusta, and nuts led to belt loosening and widening of butts. Enormous pressure. We expanded with gas. Like Dyngus Day floats, we knew this too would pass. The time getting later, and after we napped, had enough of each other. Exhausted, we snapped. We thought it was midnight. We checked, it was 6. We left before saying what we could not fix. My love all babushka and me in my hat, like a good Polish boy, all bloated and fat. Now, I hate leaving early. I felt like a jerk, but Monday's the big day. I'd taken off work. At home, I reflected on joys of the season, on water and willows, whatever the reason. On Easter morning, Christ rose in his grave for all of the sinners and Slavs that he'd save. Our Lord opened his eyes, saw the stone where it lay, said, "Tomorrow is Dyngus, get out of the way." That's the origin of rock and roll. Not a soul saw him leave from that tomb where he'd lay, but his spirited words, I can't miss Dyngus Day. It's in the Bible, look it up. He wholly ghosted his cave, pursuing his goals of going to Cleveland to party with Poles. Today, we are his chosen people. In Cleveland, we started 2011, fermenting this polka and beer-drinking heaven. Before that, the heralds to Buffalo roamed. They thought, this is stupid. We should do this at home. 'Twas one DJ Kishka, one Plonsky, the norm, and 2 dogged Shawns. Oh, the vision they'd form. Like magi they traveled from I-90 out east. They planned for the polkas, the beer, and the feast. First Trinity Holy in Cleveland was scrappy. 'Twas Parkview and Redstone, and of course the dog Happy. They hoped for 500 to pass through their doors, but by mid-afternoon 'twas 1,000 more. Their menus depleted, but beer flowing cold. They kept polkas playing, their services bold. That first Cleveland Dyngus I hold in esteem, my butt planted on bar stool, my eyes all agleam. By late afternoon, an accordion parade. We rolled out the barrels. The legend was made. The Polish triangle within Gordon Square, the heart of Day Dyngus when people ask, where? It's spread to the south side. It's Tremont, some say. Juggernaut polkas, the bands they must play. Tradition and family, it's my ancestral home. But hipsters now languish where Slavs used to roam. The west side, the south side, and between sits pretty the polkaholics of Ohio City. Walking between while drinking is folly, so in Polish red, free lolly the trolley. Gordon Square, the arts district, was always ground zero, and a beard-sporting Kishka, our partying hero. So open your hearts and feel what I'm saying. You can't be unhappy when polkas are playing. Never heard Dyngus or Schmigus or such? Don't worry your dupa. It don't matter much. We respect your culture from where or what way, but your heart's beating Polish on this Dyngus Day. Na zdrowie.
Hey everybody out there in Polka Land, this is DJ Kishka. Thanking you for coming out and being a part of this Dyngus Day 2020 celebration. This is our 10th anniversary if you didn't know it. And I would like to let you know that if you would like to donate to Dyngus Day Cleveland, help support the entertainers, or if you have it in your polka loving heart, please help us raise funds for our community, the businesses, and all the other supporters of the festival. Hopefully we can reschedule this real soon. Maybe this summer we can have a polka party, and obviously next year we're gonna do it upright. Peace, love, pivo, and polka. Nazdrowie, everyone. DJ Kishka signing out.